welcome. Please do a little Google and discover my work. Now, this is the second video which will talk about the personality of someone who has their moon in Aries and their sun in Taurus. Now, a little preamble to what I mean by sun and moon. Now, sun and moon are two very important components of astrology. The sun signifies our exterior self and how we like to project our exterior self. The moon is our emotional self, okay, our feeling body. Now, when we are born, the sun and the moon are in two particular signs. Okay, so if you calculate your natal chart, you will know where your sun or where your moon lies. And basing upon that, you can work much better with your archetype, the archetype that you are presented with. Because only understanding the sun sign will not give you a very rounded idea of who you truly are. In fact, not only do you have to study the sun, moon, ascendant, but you also have to study the placement of other planets in the other signs. So the 12 signs become important, even if they don't have planets in it, because each sign then becomes a house. And each house has its own significance. For instance, Capricorn is my 5th house from ascendant, where Saturn's just moved in and so much action just took place. But I have no personal planets in Capricorn. Yet I have to look at Capricorn. Why? Because it is my 5th house of romance, of creativity, of children. So I have to understand how the whole story pieces itself. I have to look at all the houses and understand all the 12 signs and where they fall in my own particular natal chart. So anyway, that was a bit. And now, what do we know about Aries? Aries is the first sign, fire, male. Okay, now if you have your moon in Aries, then the moon is the feminine side, right? I also told you in one of the videos how the moon is associated with the Ida Nadi. Ida and Pingala, I've told you about that. I'll make a small video on that too, but generally speaking, Ida and Pingala are two subtle energy chambers, so to say, okay? These are concepts of Laya Yoga. Now, getting back to astrology, Aries is the initiator. So the moon, the feminine energy of this person being in Aries, which is yang, gives a very interesting personality. For a woman, she's outgoing inherently. Even for a man, he's a daredevil. He's tremendously outgoing. Okay. Now, they are the initiators, they hate waiting, blah, 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 you know that about Aries. Now, pair that up with the Taurus sun. Now, the sun is the exterior power and yang. Now, here Taurus is yin, so the yang and yin, again, a good balance, this Aries moon and the Taurus sun, if you ask me. It could give rise to an interesting personality. So this Aries moon with this Taurus sun, then okay, what is Taurus about? Let's talk a bit about Taurus. So Taurus is the second sign, and Taurus is female, earth, and Taurus is the nurturer, ruled by Venus. Okay, and feminine and sensuous and sensual and very earthy, very touch-based Taurus. So Taurus sun and Aries moon gives this kind of fire-earth combination, which is like exteriorly they will be more grounded. The face they show the world will be a more grounded face than what they feel inside. Because with the moon in Aries, it gives them this daredevil aspect, like, you know, they can just go ahead with anything and it'll be all right. Because they are the initiators and they want to start things, you know. Aries, they want to start things. They don't care so much about completion. But with Taurus, the energy shifts dramatically. Taurus is very, very much into completion, being the first earth sign. Taurus is the bull. So the symbology is clearly showing us grounded energy with Taurus. So this person with an Aries moon and a Taurus sun will show a much more grounded face to the world than what he really is. He could be a real daredevil inside, and if it's a woman, it will be a very interesting combination because she's got her yin intuitive womb energy happening with Aries, which is the initiator, and yet her sun is in Taurus, which is about sustenance, which is about growth, which is about all things Venus, you know, feminine. So that was a bit about the Aries moon and Taurus sun. I hope you like that. Now join me for the next segment, which is Aries moon and Gemini sun. Interesting to say the least. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and see you shortly. Bye.